Digimon Ghost Game is rapidly approaching, confirmed to be airing on October 3rd on Fuji TV, filling the time slot of Digimon Adventure 2020 back to back. So on today's video, I'm going to be breaking down all of the news that we got in the last 2 days, as well as reacting to the brand new Digimon Ghost Game trailer. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Thank you for liking and subscribing, and yes, the Digimon Ghost Game news is coming thick and fast. I want to thank obviously the Digimon social media, as well as Tenya Yabano and Wikimon and the Digilab for all of the news and translations I'm going to be covering on this video. I'm filming all this news in advance, about 12 hours before you see it, because tonight for me right now, the Digimon Ghost Game trailer, the first ever trailer, is going to be airing after episode 65 of Digimon Adventure 2020. Luckily for you, this video can time travel, so Future Khan is going to react to that trailer right now. Okay, this is Ruri's social media, okay. Oh, Clockmon, okay, that was from the poster. Oh, it looks great, it is quite atmospheric. Yo, what the fuck? Ooh. That looks awesome. A super short trailer. Pascan is going to talk about basically most of the synopsis. It looks great. The animation is nice and kind of dark feeling. It really does feel like Gegege no Kitaro, and I wonder why that might be. That bit where the guy's like face was sucked of his energy, super creepy. Is that Hero getting his energy sapped? Wow. Oh, I love those segments. This looks amazing. Okay, yeah, it's been posted to YouTube, but I don't think, yeah, no English subtitles. That's a shame. So yeah, it looks like generally it's just little teasers based on information that I'll talk about later in this video. Ah, that trailer's got me so excited. Back to Pascan. How was it? Did you enjoy it? Did you? Ah, I'm so excited for Future Khan. So, it all began with the official Digimon TV Twitter account tweeting out this key visual of the Digimon Ghost Game cast surrounded by the ghostly arms of many Digimon. I love how Hiro looks shocked, Seijiro looks scared as hell, and Ruri looks excited. I really hope she's a horror fan, or at least likes ghosts and isn't scared by them. I'm going to break down some other stuff that I really like in this poster that I hope might tie into the rest of the series, but first of all I just want to look at the amazing staff list. As we piece together, the original character draft, e.g. the first poster, absolutely was designed by Tenya Yabano, the artist of Come On Digimon and V-Tamer, with the Digimon design drafts by legendary Digimon artist Kenji Watanabe. There is also planning cooperation by Yabano and the story writer for V-Tamer and Come On Digimon, Hiroshi Izawa. While other people will be leading the full season, I think it's absolutely amazing that they consulted these two Digimon legends for this new show. So yes, apart from those, we have series organization by Masashi Sogo, series directors are Kimitoshi Chiyoka and Masato Mitsuka, character design by Mariko Ito, and then we have some Digimon character design by Cho Shinozuka, art direction by Maiichi Oka, artist setting by Toshiaki Amada, and music by Ko Otani. Kimitoshi Chiyoka has some good credits to his name, directing some episodes of Frontier, and he was the assistant director on Digimon Tamer's Battle of Adventurers, as well as, most notably, a storyboarder and episode director for the most recent rendition of Gegege no Kitaro. Gegege no Ge, which is fantastic news. Gegege no Kitaro is a long-running and often rebooted series originally from the 60s that focuses on a young boy ghost who tries to unite the human world and the world of the yokai. This spooky, funny, charming, and more importantly ghost/yokai related story seems to be an inspiration for Ghost Game, and I am very much here for it. The other director is Masato Mitsuka, who likewise storyboarded and directed episodes of Gegege no Kitaro, as well as a lot of Precure stuff. I'm also really curious about the person doing the music, Ko Otani. According to Wikipedia, they've done music for the Gamera trilogy in the Heisei era, Mothra and King Ghidorah, Mobile Suit Gundam Wing, and Shadow of the Colossus, which has an absolutely phenomenal soundtrack. But like I say, the tweet and the key visual did come with a website, and this is that website. But the key visual here telling us that it starts on the 3rd of October at 9 AM Japanese time. If we move over to this tab here, we get the kind of news segment. This tab has the introduction and the cast and staff, but we'll get to that in just a second. This tab breaks down all of the characters and their Digimon, which again we will talk about in a second. And then we have 5 tabs that are just not available right now. I'm also intrigued by the surrounding people tab and the Digimon tab that isn't partner Digimon. That's very interesting to me. But thanks to Wikimon, we do have a nice translated version of this synopsis. The tagline is "They are near you," and the introduction is, "In the near future, new technology has been developed." I wonder if that is the Digivice V. On social media, rumors have been circulating about strange phenomena of unknown authenticity known as hologram ghosts. I think my Kamen Rider Gaim Invest theory is coming true, but let's see. First year junior high school student Hiro Amanokawa, which interestingly keeps getting translated as Hiro Milky Way, which I think is funny. And also apparently in Japanese his name is written like Sora, but is read like Hiro. It's one of those quirks. Hiro activates a mysterious device left by his father called a Digivice, resulting in unknown creatures that can't be seen by the average person, Digimon, becoming visible to him. This also feels very Digimon Tamers to me. Since the day he met Gamamon, a mischievous Digimon that was entrusted to him by his father, Hiro has been caught up in various strange phenomena. There is a mouth-stitched man who steals human time, and a mummy man who wanders around every night kidnapping humans. Hologram ghosts are nearby and are targeting us. From here on, this is a story about the other side of the world that no one is aware of. Together with Gamamon and his friends, Hiro sets foot into a mysterious world inhabited by Digimon. So excited by this premise. Now, I've looked into yokai and stuff, and I can't find anything to do with a mouth-stitched yokai. There are a few mouth-based yokai, but nothing super like that, and the only mummy yokai I could find is one from Yokai Watch. But I love this idea of these ghosts that aren't seeable by humans interacting with the human world and, like, harming humans. That's crazy. It's such a good idea. And then possibly the world of Digimon that no one is aware of could mean, like, the same world that they live in, as in they can see the ghost, but I also think they may end up going to, like, the digital world or the ghost realm. And then I want to move over to the Digilab, who have translated all of the character profiles as well as comments from the voice actors. So we have Hiro Amanokawa, who is a first year middle school student attending Hazakura Private Academy. He is 13 years old, a person who keeps himself together and generally ends up managing things by himself, who often has other people relying on him. The kind of person who can't refuse requests from others, with a strong inquisitive spirit. After meeting Gamamon, he begins to take an interest in Digimon, and that is played by Mutsumi Tamura, who is this person here. Mitsumi actually voiced Kurishiro, or Izzy, in Digimon Adventure Tri in Japan and Last Evolution Kizuna, and she says, "I'm so happy to be involved with the Digimon franchise again. I get the impression that Hiro is a rather ordinary kid. He feels like someone who takes things seriously and cautiously and does a pretty good job with studying." I'm going to link the Digilab thing in the description down below so you can read the full comments from all the cast. I just want to get to the kind of the character profiles for now. And then we have Gamamon, who is played by Miyuki Sawashiro. He's a Digimon that appeared in front of Hiro by way of his father Hokuto. Brimming with inquisitive spirit, he has a habit of biting anything and everything around him. He has a mischievous personality, but he listens obediently to what Hiro and his friends say. His favorite food is chocolate, which he calls the best thing ever. Love that. And actually, interestingly, Miyuki Sawashiro is the voice of Mirei from Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth and other games. And then we have Ruri Tsukiyono, played by Yu Kobayashi, who is a first year middle school student attending an integrated middle and high girls school, 13 years old. She runs an account called Riru Run, which is in the midst of gaining sudden popularity on social media. So I'm assuming Ruri is going to be kind of their gateway into this ghost social media world. She has many friends and is the sociable type. She's on the lookout for things that suit her and has a tendency to poke her nose into everything. Then we have Angoramon, which is Ruri's partner. I love that Angoramon is Ruri's partner and Jellymon is Seijiro's partner. Love that. Angoramon is played by Kazuya Nakai, who played Gaomon in Digimon Savers. Angoramon is a Digimon with a large body that can fly high with his long ears. That's interesting. He has sharp hearing and can make out even distant sounds, has a mature personality, and is always calm. He is intimately familiar with things regarding the digital world. He enjoys listening to Ruri's piano playing. That's so sweet. And then we have Kiyoshiro. I thought he was Seijiro. Okay, so Kiyoshiro Higashi Mitare? Is that right? A second year school student who serves as the dormitory leader for the Hazakura Academy male student dormitory. He's 14 years old. A genius who skipped grades and graduated from an American graduate school. He is living an ordinary school life in Japan for some reason. He usually has a condescending way of speaking, yet is actually quite a coward. But once you set him off, And he is voiced by Akira Ishida, who was the voice of Wizardmon in Digimon Adventure. Wow. And then we have Jellymon, Kiyoshiro's partner, who is voiced by Yu Shimamura, a mollusk Digimon with a plushy head. She can easily slip through walls or the ground. With an overconfident personality like that of a queen, she hates losing. That's awesome. She finds human activities to be amusing and takes part in them, treating them like a game. Her favorite pastime is scaring Kiyoshiro. I love that. And Jellymon's voice is the voice of Offmon from Digimon Appmon. Alright, so we have Digimon Ghost Game confirmed airing in 3 weeks' time from the date of this upload. And all this news is so crazy, but I very quickly wanted to break down some stuff from the key visual that I and other people have noticed. So I actually ripped the key visual from the website for this. And the first major thing I noticed is despite the fact that the Digivice V releases the day before Digimon Ghost Game, none of these kids are wearing the Digivice V from what I can tell. We get a really good zoom in here, like nope, nothing on the wrist, no ice on the wrist, nothing. I am curious as to why we can't see the Digivices on their wrist yet. Is it because they have some other kind of Digivice in the season, or are they color coded, they don't want to spoil that yet, or maybe just at this point in the image, maybe they don't have the Digivices on when they've got their partners. But it does seem to be that the Digivice V, according to the lore, lets them see the world of Digimon Go, so can they see their Digimon partners without the Digivice V? I don't know, but we're going to find all that out soon. Or maybe I already know from the trailer. I also noticed, and thank you to Wikimon for retweeting this, that Gamamon has 3 shadows stretching out from its body, a green, a red, and a blue one. This, of course, is RGB and references gamma correction, which has a very wordy Wikipedia article. But for my dum-dum brain, what matters is that RGB is a very important part, and I'm sure you can see all these prominent Vs on the article, so that matches the Digivice V. I think Gamamon very likely has 3 branch evolutions, which ties in, I think, very nicely to the Digimon VB, which was the basis for the Digivice V, where branching evos are the norm. However, Angoramon and Jellymon don't appear to have these, which leads me to wonder if they might be more like Trial or GP Dim and only have 1 evolution line each, maybe with a branched Mega. Just a bit of a tinfoil hat theory, especially because Digimon Adventure 2020 has been leaning into exploring other evolutions beside the main evolution line. The Wikipedia article also has this example of gamma correction affecting how much of an image you can see, and shout out to Mava Rico, a longtime supporter, who pointed out this interview with the Digimon Adventure director, where he says an idea of a counterpart to a soul has existed for a long time. Nobody was able to make it manifest in a clearly understandable form, so in this digital world that makes up another Earth, defining their form becomes possible. That's why for a long time things like electrical or electromagnetic waves appeared in things with so-called higher affinity, like psychic photos and psychic videos. So it seems this idea of like ghosts, spirit photography and stuff has been something that Digimon has wanted to explore for a long time, since possibly Adventure. I'm also going to leave a link to this image that Digimon 13 posted. I'm not going to go through every single one, but they have basically been breaking down what all of these hands reaching out to the cast are. You can see like this is Ogamon, there's Red Vegiemon here, Metal Tyrannomon, we got Parrotmon here, Mojiamon here, a lot of like adventure and kind of antagonistic Digimon, so you can go check out that tweet and have a look more at it if you want in your own time. The English-speaking Toei Animation website has tweeted about this, which gives me some hope for an official subbed release, but we still don't have confirmation about Crunchyroll simulcasts yet, but Crunchyroll does like to announce these things in the 11th hour. Very well maybe have already been announced by the time this video is going out, so don't lose the faith in a simulcast. But there's always amazing fan subbers if Crunchyroll or anyone at Toei don't pick up the slack. And hell, we're on such a good run of luck that maybe on the Tokyo Game Show presentation that Bandai Namco have got on October 1st, we'll get some news on Digimon Survive. Other than that, the global version of BT6, Digimon Ghost Game, Digivice V, and the brand new manga Digimon Dreamers all come out on the same first weekend of October, which is incredibly exciting. Imagine if Digimon Survive news also got announced that day. Holy shit. So there is going to be tons of new stuff on this channel, from Digivice V unboxings, Digimon Ghost Game first episode review and breakdown, BT6 card unboxings. It's going to be an incredibly busy October for us, so if you're not subscribed already, now is a really great time to subscribe, because I am going to be going ham on all this new Digimon news. It's a fantastic time to be a Digimon fan. Alright, let's get out of here, but before we do, very quickly, I would love to thank my amazing channel members. My amazing sovereigns, holy crap, thank you guys. Andrew Sobel in Night 12, your support is incredible. And the Digidestined, Anthony Bontomasi, Reese Williams, Sad Uncle Callum and Crimson Dragon Slayer, Digidestined, The Tamers, The Blessed Rain, Errant Harpy, Emily, Mike McNulty, and Theo Navarro. Tamers, thank you so much. And to everyone in the Khan Club, you guys are holding it down. I appreciate it very much, and I'll see you next time when we go digital. Bye bye, guys.